Hey, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my week 12 pregnancy update. Sorry, my cat is crying for attention but won't jump up on my lap. So, you'll notice I missed last week's pregnancy update. That is because I was in Florida with my family enjoying an awesome vacation. We went to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure and St. Augustine and we went to Blue Spring and saw the manatees and just had an awesome vacation. And I brought my camera but I didn't film a single video. So I apologize for the delay, but we are catching up today. And I'm going to get into the questions, fill you in on a little bit of what my diet has been. As you know, I am vegan and pregnant, so doesn't really pose any challenges, really, but some people are very curious about what I've been eating. You can't see him, but Olaf is just, oh, you can see his tail, just hanging out, huh, bud? So let's get into some questions, and then I'll expand upon some answers. So how far along? I'm 12 weeks. How big is the peanut? The peanut is, it's my Ovia app, which is my absolute favorite one. Says it's the size of a ripe apricot, or if I put in the Parisian bakery, you really are being a pain in the butt. It says the size of a macaron. So it's growing. Holy moly, you guys. It wasn't that long ago that the baby was the size of a chia seed, and now it's like this. Little baby. Okay, sorry. I'm getting corny. Total weight gain or loss. I'm down 7 pounds. Honestly, not trying to lose weight. I lost a pound on vacation. I think it's because we did so much walking. Like so much walking. I was so exhausted. So I think that's where I lost a little bit. Also, I just retained a lot of water in the first trimester. So I think I was retaining water before I knew I was pregnant. So I'm saying I'm down like 7 pounds, but really I'm probably only really down 4. So no gain yet. My doctor would like me to gain about 11 pounds, maybe a little more. And we'll see what happens. I'm just making sure I'm eating good amount of calories, good amount of protein, and all my micronutrients, and making sure that I feel good. You are such an attention hog. Maternity clothes, none yet. And I'll tell you what, when I was pregnant with Cody, now mind you, I was a little bit smaller when I got pregnant with him, but not by a whole lot, and I was in maternity clothes by this point. So I don't know if it's because when they did my ultrasound, they said my uterus is tipped posterior, that I won't show as soon. But I even like moved my belly out of the way to see if there was any belly under the belly, you know what I'm saying? And nothing. So weird. I kind of expected to be showing, and I'm a little sad about it. Sleep. I've actually been sleeping pretty well. I have been sleeping great since we've gotten home from vacation and back into our own bed. So that's been great. Best moment this week? I don't think we really had any like earth-shattering baby moments. I wish I had something awesome to tell you about, but I don't. You're gonna be a big star. Okay. Symptoms. Okay, I've had some interesting symptoms. First of all, both flights, so when we fly down to Daytona, we have a layover in Atlanta, but there's always one flight that's a little bit longer than the other. Both of the longer flights, I got incredibly nauseous and lightheaded and sick, and that's never happened to me before. The first flight it happened on was full. I couldn't do anything about it. I had to like find the bag in the back of the seat pocket. So embarrassing. The second flight I got sick on, thankfully, was nearly empty, and the whole row of seats behind us was empty. So once I started feeling dizzy and nauseous, I just went and I laid down on the seats, and that helped a whole lot. But I've never in my life gotten sick on a flight, and I travel quite a bit, so that was a weird symptom. I had been getting for like a week like ligament pain in my abdomen. That seems to have gone away, but now my joints, like my hips particularly, are really sore, and I know that's just because things are moving and adjusting and doing that. So those are kind of my uncomfortable symptoms right now. And crazy hungry. Like, I don't remember this with my first pregnancy. I'll wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning with like hunger pain in my stomach, which is super unusual. So I've been beefing up my meals with like extra beans and just like extra fibrous foods to try and curb that excessive hunger so I'm not reaching for junk. So those are my symptoms this week. Symptoms that have subsided though, I have my energy back. And I think it's a combination of being in my almost second, I guess it's not considered second trimester yet, but moving into my second trimester and just getting out of the winter for a little bit. Having that time in Florida with the sunshine and fresh air and all that vitamin D, I feel revived and like a whole new person. So that has been really great. Food cravings. Still just fruit, not as much carbs, lots of fruit, cold food, which is really bizarre because if you've been paying attention to the weather, in Wisconsin we just went through a polar vortex. It was negative 25 yesterday with a wind chill of like negative 50. So eating like parfaits isn't the ideal thing to eat, but I've been craving, like I've been doing the Forager cashew gurt with the Love Crunch granola and frozen berries and walnuts and chia seeds. Has been like a main lunch for me. Gets me my omegas, some healthy fats, lots of protein, and it's really, really good. It just is a weird meal to eat when it's 50 below outside. Other than that, no real cravings. When I was in Florida, I met up with one of my girlfriends and her daughter was selling Girl Scout cookies. And so I bought a box of Thin Mints, but I was so good. I only ate a couple a night and they lasted me the whole vacation. And that fixed my sweet tooth. Food aversions, leafy greens. Like even thinking about a salad has made me not feel good. So I've been sneaking them in. I made, actually put in a recipe video. I made stuffed shells the other night, and in my tofu ricotta, I added handfuls of spinach. I've been sneaking them into smoothies, and just that way, I just have not been able to sit down and eat a salad because any little imperfection on the leaf makes me want to gag. So it's kind of the same, but it's worse than it has been. Gender, we don't know and won't know. Obviously no labor signs. Belly buttons still in. Rings are on. Moody or happy. So it's been kind of a tumultuous week in our household. So I've been angry. I've been a little sad at times. But I think overall happy, really positive mood, even like looking at things that are a little uncertain and scary and just changes happening in our life and looking at them from a positive angle. So I feel like my hormones haven't been affecting my mood as much as they were like a few weeks ago. But I could be wrong. If my husband was here for this, he'd probably answer that a whole lot better. What I miss? I don't really miss anything this week. Honestly, I feel great after vacation. I feel great after spending a lot of time outside. I honestly don't feel pregnant this week. I know that's weird. The only pregnancy, like, I keep hitting my boob and my boob hurts. But I just feel kind of normal and like myself again. So I don't really miss anything. And even like saying I miss wine, I've been drinking a lot of LaCroix at night, which kind of gives you that like bubbly mixer flavor. So I don't really miss anything. What I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to freaking showing. I really, really like want to have a little bump. And just look pregnant, you know? So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to buy some like cute little outfits. I already have some things I bought that I'm like excited to wear. So who knows how long it'll be though, because some women I know don't show till they're like 20 weeks along. And with Cody, I showed so early. I don't know when I'll show with this little love nugget in my belly. Milestones. I think I've already talked about it. Energy's coming back. Way less symptoms of just being exhausted all the time. That's a huge milestone for me, you guys. I've been able to get through work successfully. I've been able to get through my real estate classes successfully. I feel like I've been cooking good meals for my family again. You'll notice I stopped doing recipe videos for a little bit, and it's because I wasn't cooking. Like, we were eating vegetable pot stickers and vegetable fried rice out of the frozen food section at Trader Joe's for a while. So I feel like myself again, and that's a good milestone. Bump, no bump. So I guess that's it. If you're interested in what I'm eating, I've been eating, I already told you, a lot of the parfaits. I've been making smoothies almost every day. Not every single day, but smoothies with a lot of mango, peach, pineapple, blueberries, tons of spinach or kale, ground flaxseed, a scoop of a vegan protein powder, and some almond milk has kind of been my go-to smoothie. Last night for dinner, I made a big pot of vegan chili with a ton of beans and vegetables in it. We made stuffed shells, which the ricotta was made with tofu and spinach, and I made my homemade sauce for the top. So I've been working on getting lots of healthy proteins in, less food substitutes and more just like real foods in my food. And that's been helping a whole lot. I've still been tracking all of my food in the Cronometer app for myself, but also in case my doctor questions anything. Why I haven't gained weight. He was really like enthusiastic about the vegan lifestyle, but I am meeting with my next appointment with a midwife because I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go with a doctor or a midwife. And I just want to make sure, in case anyone questions what I'm eating or if I'm getting enough iron or protein or essential fatty acids, that I can show them exactly what I've been eating. So I'm tracking all of that. I'm still drinking tons and tons and tons of water. Water is pretty much all I'm drinking except for a cup of coffee in the morning and sometimes some tea at night. So yeah, that's about it. That's my update for 11 and 12 weeks. I will be back next week with my 13-week pregnancy update. And next week, Friday, I have a doctor appointment. So I will probably release my pregnancy update on Saturday, so I can fill y'all in on how the appointment went. I have to take it's only 14 weeks, but they do it so early. I have to take, well, I guess not even, it'll be 13 weeks. I have to take the gestational diabetes test next week, which I'm not looking forward to, but apparently they do them much earlier now than they did 10 years ago. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. And I guess I'll just see you in my next update. Thanks so much for watching. If you're pregnant, I would love to know in the comments down below how far along you are. I want to encourage other mamas on this journey. If you're pregnant and vegan and you want to know more about what I'm eating in a day so that you have some ideas, or if you're not pregnant and vegan but you're just curious, let me know. I'm thinking I'll do another what I eat in a day or a week of vegan breakfast video next week and the week after. So let me know what you're interested to see so I can make sure I record it for all of you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would love if you'd hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a whole lot with my channel. And comment down below. Even if you're not a fellow YouTuber, we love to see your comments. So let me know you're here, say hi, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Thanks.